Okay, so part 3. I've started example 3b. So I needed to get rid of the -4. And what I did is I multiplied each section, I multiplied each side by -4. So once we're done, I know you're like, Miss Fleury, you said when you multiply by a negative, you change it. But we're not, it's more of division, and I want to show you. This one is tricky because I'm going to add 5y to both sides. And you're going to get -27y is greater than or equal to 9. And now, here comes that division part. I know it's multiplication, but because we always do our very last step, it's not going to keep changing all the time. So you only change it once. Once you multiply or divide by that negative, you change it. So you can either change it here or change it your very last step. But remember, as soon as you multiply or divide by a negative number, you need to change it. And you only change it once. As soon as you multiply by a negative number or divide by a negative number, you change the inequality, but you only change it once. And now I'm going to reduce this, and this becomes 1 over -3. Okay? I'm not going to graph that one. I think you guys get the graphs. You will have to graph, and on the assignment that you're going to do today, you'll see the graphs there. Okay, we're going to do 3c. -6 times -4v plus 3 is less than or equal to 2 times 10v plus 3. And of course, I'm running out of room. So I'm going to distribute. So I'm going to get positive 24v minus 18 is less than or equal to 20v, can you guys see this, plus 6. Okay. So I just did a normal distribution. You guys, I'm going to subtract my 20v. I always move my variables first because I'm just used to that. It doesn't mean that you have to do it. It's just something I do. Cancel these out. 24v minus 20v is 4v. Minus 18 is less than or equal to 6. I'm going to add 18 to both sides. These cancel out. And I'm left with 4v is less than or equal to 24. It's so much easier when you guys are here because you actually tell me when I'm doing, when you guys can't see something. Okay, now we're going to divide by 4. These cancel out. You're left with v is less than or equal to 6. And, you know, the builder notation, v is less than 6. And then a number line. It has a line underneath it, so it means it includes it. What does this mean? It means I want all numbers less than 6, or less than or equal to 6. Well, 7 is greater, I want less than, so I'm going to shade this way. The reason we didn't flip this sign, you guys, is because we did not divide or multiply by a negative number. Remember, only when you divide or multiply, and you only change it once. Okay, almost done. Let's do 3D. We're going to distribute just like we did before. -5 times 3 is -15d. -5 times -7 is +35. 3 times 2 is 6d. 3 times 14. 42. Good. And now I'm going to move the 6D over. It's a lot better when I actually remember to change markers. This becomes negative 21D. Can you guys start to see that we're probably going to have to flip the sign because the number in front of the variable is negative? I'm going to subtract the 35. I'm going to get negative 21D.
Attention teachers, please release 1/3 of your students for second period.
And then
1/3
I'm going to divide by negative 21.
Thank you.
And remember, I divided by a negative 21. Look at that, I forgot that. That means because I divided by a negative 21, the inequality is going to flip. I have this left over, and now I need to simplify it. Divide by 7, and you get 1/3. Remember set builder notation. And then graph it. Final one, and then we'll be done. Rosa's cell phone costs her $50 per month plus 25 cents for each minute she goes beyond her free minutes. How many minutes can she go beyond her free minutes and still pay less than $70? So we know that when you do this problem, you're going to set it up with $50, right? So she gets $50 plus 25 minutes.
The next 1/3 of your students for second period, please release the next 1/3.
She wants less than $70, you guys. She doesn't want to pay more than 70, so only 70. It's 25 cents per minute, so she pays $50 to start with, 25 cents per minute. I'm going to subtract the 50. Yes, you could have switched this, you guys. You could put 0.25 n plus 50. It doesn't have to be set up the way I set it up. These cancel out. 70 minus 50 is 20. Divide. Notice I'm not going to have to flip the sign because 25 cents is not negative. And then 20 divided by 0.25 is 80. So she can talk.
Teachers, please release the remaining third students for second period. Teachers, please release the remaining 1/3 of students to second period. Thank you.
Less than 80 minutes. Okay, there is a study tip. Remember to reverse the inequality symbol if you're dividing by a negative number. And a positive number does not change anything. There's your final answer. It's less than 80 minutes. You should write it in a sentence. I hope you're having a great day. Good luck. I hope you did great on your quiz. And I look forward to seeing hybrid Bs tomorrow and hybrid As. I'll see you on Monday. Bye, guys.